Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Originmc. Now, as some of you guys know, Aussie have been kind of let down a little bit. It's kind of turned into something I would call death. I'm not really sure if you will agree with me. Anyways, it's time to change server. And most of all, as you know, I've tried to listen to you guys, and a lot of you guys have said Psycho PvP. Why don't you play Psycho PvP? Play Psycho PvP, please play Psycho PvP. And in that case, I'm not going to play Psycho PvP. No, the reason I'm not playing Psycho PvP is because it's very different. Psycho is very, very different. So I choose to not go with that, but I kind of don't want to let you guys down. So I am going to play on a server called Originmc. Originmc used to be the most OG server out there. It's like hanging yourself and like smashing your head through the table. This right here was the OG server where all the competition was, where you would get just an extra little bit mad because it just meant a little bit more on Origin. That is Origin. Origin is OG. This is where the people came to compete against each other. So that's why the next server we're gonna play is going to be Origin. Now, I know Origin is not something you probably heard about if you're at least new to faction. Someone like me that's been in the business for quite a while, I probably know what I'm talking about when I say Origin and Gontour and stuff like that. But most of you guys probably don't know Origin, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and showcase you a little bit of what is Origin actually, why is this an OG, and stuff like that. So first of all, Origin has been here for a long time. This is where there was a lot of competition, especially the very top factions were playing here. But it's kind of a while back, so maybe you guys don't really know about it. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at some of the custom features that Origin has to offer that makes them aside from other servers. Now, if you go ahead and go to Home Castle, I cannot use my home, that is great. So this right here, guys, is what is called the castle. Now, you might know this as probably as the Outpost on some servers, but Origin just choose to make it a little bit different, and it looks like only those who belong to a faction may inflict damage to the castle gates. That sounds very evil. But how do we get into this castle, right? So, Outpost is just something, you capture, go in and capture, and that's it. No. This is way different. So, let's go ahead and create a faction. We're gonna call ourselves Test. Now, you could break this, and I'm not really sure why you can't break it. but, it's gonna have an X amount of durability. And you will actually be able to. Why can't I get? Okay, well, insufficient permission. You do not have the permission. Alright, well. Help me out here, mate. Alright, there we go. So, pretty much what you have to do is that you have to mine these right here. So, you can't just walk in and take somebody's outpost. You actually have to mine in. To get it, which is pretty good, because I see a lot of times that Outposts, you run into it, capture it, and they say, haha, fuck you, and just show you the finger on the way back to the trap. So that's not really what this is like here. Like, you have to actually break it, you have to do an effort to actually cap it. This right here is pretty much the cap area. It's going to be up here. Now, it's a pretty big area where you can cap. I'm not really sure, like, if it's all the way out here, actually. I'm not really sure if it's... I thought it was out here, but okay, so it's only right here. So it's easier to cap. And this up here, right here, is probably the outpost. So let's go ahead and see if we can get... I'm gonna need some help again. Okay, well, I just heard from the guy that there's not going to be a physical sell area. It's actually going to be in the GUI. Meaning, of course, the items you're going to sell is, of course, going to be on GUI. So you don't have to travel 1,000 times to sell all your shit. So that's pretty good. I can't describe how glad I am that Originmc is what I picked. Like, you know how can I explain? So you know how people say that all shows are the same, right? And I gotta feel that, like, it's just getting too much of the same thing. Now, of course, this... What the fuck is that outside? Well, apparently a plane is driving by, or flying by. That's weird. Anyways, normally I don't see planes here because it's like you don't like fly to an entire city. That's kind of not safe in a way. Anyways, so Originmc has so many different features. Like, I can't even, like, go take a look at that changelog. Like, literally, go take a look at that changelog. You're gonna see something called banners. You'll be able to place. People can TP to them. I know that's been an uptick, by the way. But it's something different that is not on all servers. They have this castle right here where you have to kind of mine out in a way. You have to break it. If I have to leave, you'll see that I have to be in a faction to inflict damage. Why is it so fucking loud? Anyways, you can use those banners to TP your entire faction into one area, and then all that shit. So like, go check the changelog out, guys. I promise you, this is probably the most enjoyable server out there. There's professional staff, meaning that you're not gonna get immature decisions, and the staff team itself is just so professional, and the owner itself is so professional. The server is not pay to win whatsoever. Like, it's maybe the cheapest ranks I've actually seen in a while. I'm normally used to like $500 for like the second or third highest ranks, which is pretty crazy. But on here, it's very, very cheap. So it's not pay to win. It's very mature staff. Everything right here, like, I cannot describe. You guys gotta play this. You guys gotta fucking play this. And I'm not saying this because the owner asked me to say that. I'm saying this because I really think that this server here has a potential, I think you can call it, that this will be glorious. I think this server here will be glorious because it has so many so many custom things that I think it's going to be great. I think it's really going to be great. And like, go ahead and take a look at that changelog. Especially this castle thing, I love it. I fucking love it. This is where like we collect all our PvP, and you have to mine through this and stuff like that, which is so fucking lovely. And I cannot wait to see you guys on here. I'm gonna leave all the details down in the description. It's gonna be the Bycraft release date, so on and so on and so on. But I'll see you guys on Originmc. And I'm going to be playing on the color red. If you guys don't know, I'm going to play on the color red. So go ahead and let me see you guys on color red here in 2 days. And I think that's just about it. Remember to like and comment if you have a question. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. My name is Dexter. Oh shit. And I'm out.